Top 5 wildcard decks. Now, these are going to be things that are going to take the community by surprise if they get any sort of stepping stone in the metagame. Alright, to the 34% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button, smash it so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So Photon Hypernova continues to bring goodies to the table here. So the first wildcard deck I want to talk about here is going to be Ninja. Now, I am not the most educated in the Ninja verse here, but we got Green Ninja, everybody. This is one of the most exciting things that we had been waiting for, was the chance to see ninjas step into the arena here and kind of showcase that there would be a possibility that we could see this deck actually do something. And that's exactly what we're getting here. And I know a lot of people are really excited. Like, the ninja community is bonkersly excited for the chance to see this deck do something. Now that you have all of your tools, I think you just need a little bit of a sore point, and you're going to have to draw some Gravekeeper's Inscriptions if you want to win the matchup against Tyr. It's not impossible at this point. Like, I think that's like the one big thing I want to say here is, like, your uphill battle that you have to climb is no longer impossible. All right, you can climb up, you can do the same, and I think that it's doable. Also, I mean, you know, Flip Ninjas, are you going to play like the Twilight Ninja show? You got a lot of things to really kind of question when it comes down to the deck build here. You know, what ninja lines do you want to play? And, you know, what are going to be your end boards? What is your, you know, ending accomplishment that you kind of want to have and see work out for you? So those are like the big things that we're starting to kind of see here at the end of the day is, you know, what success rate, what kind of turnover, what can we expect to actually come from this deck? And I think there's a lot to be had there. So definitely up on my wildcard slot. Next up is Valence. Oh no, here comes Robbie talking about Valence again. So we're no strangers to love. All right, so you got two versions of Valence. You got the crispy combo build, which, okay, to be honest with you, the combo build feels a little bit better than a lot of, I guess, like the other potential interactions that you can really do. And then you have the cheap, gimmicky, tinfoil hat, Cyberstein, FTK. FTKs are bad. Well, yeah, they are. They are very unfun. But I gotta give Valence this, because Valence started to gain a little bit of respect in the OCG, even if it was a few offbeat drops. And then we had two regionals. Now, to the people that looked at the regional list and they're like, well, Robbie, they were small regionals. I mean, that's fine, but they still performed, all right? That's one big thing that you gotta understand at the end of the day is when these decks still do have success, when these decks are still, you know, doing well, you have to note them. All right, so big real things to consider there. Now, Valence going forward, they do get the big Articus guy, which gives you some extra little iterations of combo shifting, and it's a free contact fusion to make the big guy. So both the combo variant and the OTK variant do get a little bit more of spice in their life, honestly. So kind of some little things to consider there. I hope that Valence does actually show up and kind of take some people off guard, because I want to see some difference of opinions and differences in kind of change in the metagame. And I think that Valence can really bring that to the table and kind of really mess up opponents in terms of gameplay. So good stuff. Next up is Evil Eye. Oh my god, Robbie mentioned Evil Eye. Oh my god, he's just trying. He's got some Evil Eye cards in his closet. Conspiracy theory maximum. Well, no, I do not have a huge ton of these cards sitting in my closet. I'm sorry to tell you that. What I will tell you was, as a control player, TC Boo plus Evil Eye of Celine Friend is pretty frickin' stupid. And you all know that I'm a sucker for my control strategies. So basically, what Evil Eye of Celine wants to do the deck is you're basically going to try to, well, your new spell card's pretty busted, all right? Let's just throw that out there. All of the Evil Eye support that you just got in this set is pretty free real estate, all right? So the fact that you basically get some equip shenanigans, and then you can basically make a free Link 3 for no real reason. This deck actually can get access to its Link monsters now. Wow, what a real shocker, actually. I think that's the thing that's most interesting about all this is they actually can do stuff with their access points, which is something that you didn't really see all that much. All right, trust me, it's cool at the end of the day that they could, do some of the different things that they could do, but it's yeah, it's a lot more consistent now. Like, I will clap for Konami for what they gave to Evil Eye to make them actually be able to function out here. But it is very, very interesting that you had to see like this massive shift around of cards in order to like get this deck to really kind of get off the ground and function. So I'm super excited to see at least hopefully 1 to 2 people kind of step into the arena here and show the world that, hey, we can actually do something with Evil Eye. So good stuff. Next up is Eldlich. Yeah, one continuous trap card changes everything, baby. The fact that they just opened up the door here and said, hey, you know what? You want to be able to play Eldlich right now? Okay, we can do so. Robbie, you're crazy, all right? Every buy-steal in the world exists. Here's the problem with buy-steals right now. You now have a new extreme deck on the opposite side of the metagame here that your buy-steal is going to be dead against. And now if you're main decking all these cards to counter tier, then you have a problem if you run into matchups where it's not really useful. I think because of that logic, you are going to see a step down in buy-steals seeing play, which means that a deck like Eldlich, like, the little friend that's supposed to tell us if, we're getting 6 more weeks of winter, Eldlich can pop its head back out of the ground and have a little bit more of a chance to kind of test the metagame and see if we can do something. And I think that that's very important at the end of the day is once you can see that shift away from things, you can see more of these option trees kind of return back into the metagame and for the chance to do something. Maybe I'm just crazy, maybe I'm just an Eldlich, fanboy, but I do think that there is something there at the end of the day. So metagame shift should put this back in. The Apostle definitely helps out with the extra lines of negation. And I mean, Skill Drain actually feels kind of good this format. Definitely a lot better than it previously felt. That's for sure. But, a big Kashtira monster ruining your day can kind of take away, it's kind of some of the hype and things that you had going for it. So that's kind of some things to really consider there. And then I guess we're going to mention Gold Pride here. I really thought about putting Goaty on this list and being like, Goaty's going to be the wild card. Well, I went with Gold Pride instead. So Gold Pride is the new, I don't even know what they are, deck. Synchro-based, Link-based. They're basically, a lot of people refer to it as the red line deck, but to be honest with you, giving your opponent a token that basically can detonate itself is kind of cute at the end of the day. You have a lot of cool things that you can do with this deck, and it has control aspects about it. Also, I mean, you have a trap card that lets you reveal 3, summon 1, get a pop on an opponent's monster. I think this deck can top 32 regional. That's a very bold statement in my opinion, but there's always that possibility of something stupid actually happening. And we're on wave 1 of the support. Wave 2, I mean, will probably make or break the deck. That tends to be a lot of the cases with a lot of these new cards, but there is a high possibility that could actually happen. So we are going to put Gold Pride on the list strictly because of it's got some really cool cards. The trap card is pretty bonkers. It's just whatever secondary engine you're going to pair with it is going to make or break the strategy. So yeah, those are what we're going to refer to as the wild cards for this format. There's a lot of cool stuff happening right now in the game. I'm personally very excited to see what will shift around and how things will continue to develop. But with those developments comes progress. And the metagame is definitely looking like it'll be in a much better place. What do you guys think? Please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.